Welcome to my attempt at resin pouring, part 2. By part 2, I mean my second attempt. I have the same resin as last time, A and B, as well as the same measuring cups. For color, we're going to be using that blue. That one. Yes, that one. And the dice molds we're going to be pouring are a D6, a D8, a D4, and a D20. It actually has letters on it. I thought that was pretty cool. Safety is important, so I have nitrile gloves on at all times throughout the process, and a mask ready for fumigation. First, I'm going to lay down a piece of parchment paper so I don't get resin over everything. And we're going to pour up one batch by pouring out the A side, then the B side. And that's about 25 milliliters of A side, and now to pour 25 mils of B side. Okay, now we're going to mix the resin together, pouring from A side into B side. Now that I've finished making a mess, I can actually begin stirring. I spent 5 minutes stirring in total. Hopefully that'll be enough time to fully mix the resin. Unlike last time where I just did something wrong. And we're done stirring. All we have to do now is just add in the color. That blue from earlier. That one right there. Yeah, this one. This one right here. This time, however, I have brought scissors. So I'm going to actually cut it open this time. So you can put a nice drop or two in. Two drops I put in two. And then mix it together. And here's the finished color. I could have mixed it a little bit further, but I didn't want to get more air bubbles mixed in. These are the dice we're going to be filling up, starting with the D20. I'm going to be pouring from a high elevation to get a thin stream to destroy a lot of the bubbles. It didn't work. It really didn't work. We have the D4 that we're going to fill up. The cavity of the D4 was a bit shallower than I expected, so it's already full. And moving on to the D6, I guess I just cut that out. Alright, I poured out the D6, and now we're moving on to the lid. Let's put this cap on the D4 and spill some resin. And this is where it all goes wrong. I'll just let you watch and enjoy. And as you can see, I lost all the resin trying to put the lid on. So we're going to try and salvage what we can after we put on the caps successfully this time. Yes, I lost the lid in the thing, but I was able to catch it in time, which is good. And we're just going to put that lid in, or on. And it's very messy because of that D4. But it's not that bad. The lid is on, and we're going to put on the D6. Because I had to pick which one, and I chose the D6, since it was already mostly full. Perhaps I should have done the D8. I don't have one of those yet. Next time. And once again, I'm making a complete mess. I really shouldn't have filled them up so much. Lessons for the future. Now that they're all seized up, or not seized, yeah, look, no resin. No. Well, we'll salvage what we can by pouring from the D8 into the D6 and the D4 using my pipettes. Luckily, there was enough in the D8 to get the D12 or D20, as well as enough from the D8 and the main resin container to get the D6. After filling these up, we're just going to let them cure for 48 hours this time. Here we are, 48 hours later. Let's see how it went. It sort of feels alright at this point. Let's check the 20. The flashing came off nicely, which is, I guess that's good. But let's look what the actual dice is like. And there you have it in all of its glory. A horribly bubbly dice with a massive void. Well, maybe the D6 is better. Can I get something out of it? Maybe good D6. Let's get the flashing off. And the cap, if I can. It's quite stuck. Come on. There we go. Nope. It's the same. Bubbly and voids. Well, let's get them out of the molds completely and have a look at the rest of them. Maybe it's not all that bad. Maybe the bubbles stop and it's actually transparent on the... Okay. That's not pretty. Let's get some close-ups. Even with the close-up, you can see all the little bubbles. Well, maybe the D20's better. Let's have a look. This one's a bit harder to get out, but it eventually pops out. And just like the D6, full of bubbles. If I was going for a bubbly look, it'd be perfect, but I'm not. A massive failure, both of them. I don't even want to ink them, so I'm not going to. Next time it should be better, hopefully. Yeah, you can see all the bubbles inside. Oh well. Second time didn't work out so well. Once again, the D6 full of bubbles. Well, not much I can really do about that except get better. So I will. Third time's the charm. Next time, I'll do better. It should work, I hope. But thanks for watching, and bye.